How you doing, everybody, and welcome. This is Oscar Ramos. Pretty excited to be here with you. I know it's a little bit late on a Saturday, but honestly, just looking at the prices, this is pretty interesting, everybody, and I love it. Wanted to stop by and tell you that, man, been looking around on Twitter, and it's insane, how the community here on Chronos stays firm. And even if we have low TVL around it, and there's some prices that are very low when it comes to some of the protocols, still is, people are loyal and they're not selling their positions, although they may have profits before. They're still there holding strong. And I think that's going to be the message for today's live, everybody. Take a look at this. Bam. We're coming back. Is MMF back? Well, let's discuss. Go ahead and take a seat, everyone. Relax. And don't forget to smash the like button and consider subscribing. My name is Oscar Ramos. And it's late. It's a chill night. We'll go ahead and relax and take it slow. Little by little. Take it slow. Let me share with you, as we see the prices right here. All this week, it's been about, buying the positions, entering into new positions, in a way, finding, right, the deals that are given to us by the market. We have Terra Luna at $80. Terra Luna is one that I love that I need to get more. We have MMF going to 67 cents, right? A lot of people, that was insane, right? How this week, because it took 7 days or so, the price was at 170 and it died more than $1. And now it's coming back up. I'm going to go ahead and bring this beauty, my price label. By the way, I know some of you guys have some questions, right, that you ask me in the videos, and oftentimes I cannot respond because there's some spam. There's so many ugly things out there that I have to go over. Go ahead and ask me a question. Let's treat this like an AMA. I'm here for you, everybody. Just having a great time. It's Saturday night. Come on, let's go ahead and have some fun. And if you're just watching, listening, or so, engage, and I'll respond right now because you're my fam, you're my audience, and I love you guys, and I appreciate that a lot. We got Gonzo, Ron, and F. And oftentimes I like to come into different places because I see different members. Because usually during my times I don't see everybody. 1,000 years. What's going on, buddy? Eden and Gonzo is here. There you go, guys. So, for a while we've been talking about CRONOS ecosystem, and there's a reason why, right? There's just this feeling of what is the next big blockchain, right? That we need to be putting our money in because Ethereum is coming with the merge. That's gonna be coming around June or so. It was gonna come this month or so. Did they push it later or probably in the fall even? I believe it was gonna come in June. I believe they pushed it to the fall. So it's just pushing, but hopefully by 2022. So that's just kind of what it's looking like the market at this time. We're feeling like the crypto.com ad, right? All during the weekend, crypto.com posts are just about the UFC and Formula One and just a couple more sponsors that they have. That's pretty much it. And you're seeing this right now on the screen. And that is, I think something that we've seen in the past, sponsorships. This is not something out of the ordinary, sponsorships, but crypto.com does it really well. Now, sponsorships alone is not gonna be the key to have crypto.com passing $1. I think that's clear. Everybody knows that. The fact that you have a sponsorship and millions of people see it, it means that it's recognizable as a brand and as a company. But you do need that much volume, which it helps. It does help to bring the price up. And it tells me for me to liquidate and to get some profits later on, right? So that is just a couple of information that we want to be knowing, right? This YouTuber Aaron makes great videos and great content for Chronos, and take a look at what he's saying, right? And it's, I believe, something that I also mentioned in a couple of my tweets. He says the CRO and the Chronos chains coins are experiencing major price corrections. Exactly, we know that's happening. I never sell into fear. That's what Aaron is saying. I left the weak, fearful hands sell to me. Nothing has fundamentally changed with MMF, just to give an example. And I know, that's just great. Like, take a look at this, guys. Let me go back to the main page of this one. And we are looking at Well, 1.47. I believe it was 1.30 something that at the very beginning when I saw it was 1.65. So it's coming back. It's coming back. And I hope you took the opportunity to buy it really, really low, right? And he says, I'm not selling. I'm not selling either. So this is exactly what's happening for us. Although we see, on coin market cap, less than $2 trillion, fam, we're still here. The prices are ugly, right? The fear is ugly, all-time high of fear, whatever. I mean, we've seen this before. And obviously, adding crypto.com app for MMF, that was a punch, but it needed to be done. I believe it needed to be done eventually, and now we see it. Eden, what's going on? Oscar, what's up, big dog? We're doing great. NF, welcome back. Cronies to the moon. Nice. I confess to you, after what happened, I've learned a lot about when to get in and when to get out. You guys know, right? If you've been coming to the lives, right? How I was telling you, I'm waiting for that MMF crash and just happened. So if you got into this beautiful cryptocurrency right about here, then I think you made a great move in your positions, right? That's what I'll tell you. I think in my opinion, it go lower. There's always that possibility, but I'm gonna go to the 1 day here and see how everything looks in the charts because I love the charts. Just take a look at how big this drop was, right? There you go. Let's go ahead and arrange my graph for 1 second. Here it is. Here it is. We see clearly how the Bollinger Bands tell me immediately how we were, and the RSI and the stochastic, that we were already oversold. It was super oversold at this point when it reached 0.67 cents in MMF finance. And right about here, it was already bubble zone in the 160, 170. So it was already due, right? So the title of this live is MMF, is it back? Well, after seeing things, right, everything's happening so quickly. That is one thing I'm going to also tell you guys. When things happen so quickly, you tend to have quick results and quick outcomes. And it's very, very difficult to predict anything, right? I'm not predicting anything. This is happening on the go in a week or less. So we'll see what happens at the end of the day on this ones, right? I had a good amount of Savannah and MMF, and I was thinking where I should park them. I finally decided to play safe, time and park them as LP liquidity pool for MMO at 405% auto compound. That's not bad. I'm doing the CRO MMF liquidity pool at, I believe, 1,000 or so. Let me go ahead and check what is the latest. I love the balls. I think that's the one I'm gonna do for this one. I thought I will tell you to watch the show before yesterday. I went and bought MMF, considering what it increased in the 10 hours. I must thank you. I do realize you don't give advice. Of course, don't give financial advice, but I just give my opinions, and people who listen, oftentimes, good or bad, whatever we are putting our money on the line. Now, this is amazing because this was at 1100. This was 1100. Now it's back to 2000. Wow. Love it, everybody. I love this. This is insane. And I'm so happy I'm making money here. I'm making money here. And I'm going to be adding here because CRO and MMF, these are, in my opinion, the two non-stoppable from CRONOS, right? We're going to see them continue pumping and pumping and pumping. And I mean, I am a guy who always prefers to go to the top instead of really getting nitty gritty with the tokens underlying the main umbrella protocol, right? So most of my money, I'm gonna put it either on VVS, on Tectonic, and Finance instead of the ones that are pegged to them, right? I like cryptocurrencies that are on their own and they're not pegged to anything, right? That's just me. So that's one of the reasons I do that. Because I mean, we know that we have all these different cryptos that people are putting their money on, which is totally fine. I just find that whenever MMF crash, they are the ones that suffer the most, right? If you think about it, they really, really suffer a lot. And that is why people were so mad for some reason that nobody understands. People were so mad that the project was crashing, and I'm like, well, welcome to crypto. Welcome to crypto. That's it. So it is. I mean, it is what it is. That's what happens. But we like it. It is the reality of this. So let's go. Sai baby Jesus will show you the way. And welcome, going. So happy to have you here. Do me a favor, everybody, go ahead and smash the like button and consider subscribing. Welcome, welcome, Quinn. MMF back to $1. Yes, it is. That is what we're hearing this, spontaneous live. Plus, I have a couple of news, guys, for us. I'm not selling anything at this point. I will sell absolutely sometime, someday later on. I will sell because I want to make money. But at this time, I mean, let's go ahead and revisit DeFi Llama, which is a great place, right, for me to see how we're doing. In my opinion, I'm not getting out until we're looking like Phantom, right? Because we are growing, we're coming up. 4.26 billion, you cannot see it, but it's on the TVL. 4.26 billion, I mean, we're coming up. That's great. We need to be coming to Phantom level, which that will be a less than a 2x. That's like a 1.5x. And we are Phantom already, right? So at that level, I'm sure that the protocols will be much higher, and I'll have a great instance for me to cash out some positions if I wanted to, right? Chances are those positions are going to be locked, so I'm going to have to make a big executive decision. Oh, with the first super chat. Welcome, buddy.
Hi, you should do me a solid and ban me. It would be really funny.
No, I won't. You haven't done anything that I should ban you. Welcome, fool, and thank you for joining us. Appreciate it, guys. We're just having a great time chatting. If you have a question or so, like if you're a subscriber, if you're watching, it means that, I mean, I believe you're someone who comes to the channel a lot, so I appreciate that a lot. Ask me a question, AMA. It's open. I was a little bored today, There's nothing much going on in the markets right now. Honestly, that's the reality of crypto. When prices come up, we'll be here as well. But I wanted to just stop by and give you guys, give everybody a time. And well, I mean, not only I'm here for that, but also telling you that MMF is coming back. And I mentioned this many times ago that I wanted to get in when MMF was down, and I did. I did. Now, this price is still down, and this price is still great for you if you want to get a position on MMF. 1.47 billion, this is going to be a 2 billion plus, no questions asked. This is going to be a 2 billion plus, absolutely. Of course it will be. Of course it will be. Now, like I'm saying, I'm doing here, you're seeing it right now, staked. Actually, I don't even know how much money I have. Let's see. Well, it's not much that I'm earning. I need to add more. You're seeing it here on the screen. I have 300 bucks, not much. I want to add more. I have a little more on VVS, and then I have all my bunch of CRO. I think I mentioned you before, guys, that I'm actually pulling my CRO out from the 12%, and I'm going to be putting it here. I want to make more money, and I'll be making MMF and MMO, so might as well get more, right? That is exactly what I want. I really thought MMF was going into the 50s. I missed the dip. Well run. It could have completely. It could have. Nobody knows the future. Absolutely, I don't know the future, right? But this is what I can do to better understand what's coming. Welcome to my technical analysis, fam. I like technical analysis because I understand it very well. And I created these lines days ago, right? And what I'm seeing is a wedge. It's a symmetrical wedge that eventually, when it reaches the end for crypto.com, something's going to happen. Either it's going to pop or it's going to dump. We'll see. We'll see what happens, right? But it's following clearly this wedge, right? This funnel, and it's right in the middle for crypto.com. I see my RSI here. I see my stochastic RSI there. I see my Bollinger Bands also respecting that. We are down. So if we have, per se, a pump that could take anywhere from 1 or 2 days of 16%, and that can easily happen since we have a new week coming up. Usually when we have a new week, boom, here it is. pump, prices go up. That's something new that happens. So 16% sounds reasonable. That will put the price at 47, 48 cents for crypto.com, right? So good news for crypto.com. I think it's going to continue rising. Now, if the price actually continues trending on here, then we might be heading into a level of 43, and then after that we may have a considerable pump right to the 50s or so as things go on for Bitcoin, everyone, which is important too. This is what Bitcoin is doing right now in the week view, right? And it's even better if I show you my Fibonacci Bollinger Bands that I love it, which I don't have space. Let me bring it here. Here it is, Fibonacci Bollinger Band. So oftentimes, it shows me how it's still, we haven't gone through this line on the Fibonacci. So Bitcoin, altcoins are moving accordingly. This is what we want to see for these cryptocurrencies, right? So crypto is doing okay, and we're not mad about it. And here's the one that we all want. MMF is putting a good show. It's putting a good show, and that's what we like. Just take a look at this starting. I think this is a great way to see MMF right here. This is the $1, and it massively crashed. This was on the 15th. Boom. So here people were already in super mega panic mode. Like, this is so insane how, like, I've never seen a project go on Twitter and actively say, hey guys, don't panic. I never seen that. So, because I'm in the Discord, probably they were, and I saw someone in my comments mention this. I saw someone saying people are getting banned because they were, in a way, pressuring either the developers or someone that the price was low. Something that was the context. And I'm like, you take a look at that, how some investors are just not used to this type of corrections in the market, and they only believe that prices are going to go one way, where in reality, in cryptocurrency, you do have this type of movements, and you got to be willing to play the game. Don't hate the player, hate the game, and just play the game. And at the end, as you buy and dollar cost average, and as you know how this works, you will indeed make more money in the long run. That's how this works, right? It's been doing well for me as I buy the dip. And when I see these opportunities come, I tell you, hey guys, I love MMF, but it's super expensive. And that's what I was mentioning weeks ago, and even probably a month ago. But now, different story. Got into MMF, Ivan says, at 70 cents. And now I have a good position. Thanks for the updates, Oscar. Thank you, my friend. Appreciate it. That's what I do. Oftentimes it's difficult to see because, when the prices are down, there's not much to speak when it comes to the price. But that has made me a better, I will say, YouTuber or person here in crypto, because I'm forcing my quality to be on top of the news and what it means for the project. Oftentimes people get the misconception that because I talk about VVS, tectonic, and math or CRO a lot, is because I'm pushing this project or I'm pushing this crypto, and that is not true. Nobody's paying me for anything. And when Versa Games paid me to make a couple of videos for them, I told you at the very beginning. You can go watch the video. No one, not even me with my super low influence, I'm nobody, can push any crypto. Anyone, right? Nobody can push a crypto. Cryptocurrencies do what they want. Nobody predicts that. So it's just basic stuff. But I believe in the space in cryptocurrencies, guys. There's still a lot of work to be done. Not many people really understand that. Not many people have the clear mind to say, you know what, I lost money because it was my fault. It's just kind of like, So when you quickly see that for yourself, you're gonna start making more money. That's the idea. Don't forget to smash the like button, everybody, and continue subscribing. Let's go, baby. Having a great time here because it's Saturday, 9 p.m., almost 10 p.m. Central, and we're having a good time. And it's about, CRONOS, and we're doing great. And we're going to do really awesome later on. I will tell you, work, buy, hold is an investment, my people. Of course, that will pay off. Love crypto, my people. That's awesome, guys. Welcome. How's it going, Marcus? It's doing well, Buying low, selling high. Absolutely. That is the idea. Dump in 10 to 11 days, according to some technical analysis. Pavan, nice stuff to see that, right? I believe the two main tokens nowadays is MMF and Savannah because of the peg on Scrub and Savannah. Yeah. I see. Might be wrong, but stacking on Savannah and MMF will help on any.
What's a good price to buy ETH?
Hey, Blue, what's going on, my man? Welcome, and thank you very much for coming in. Thank you for the awesome support, my friend. Ethereum, well, that's another beauty one, right? Ethereum is another one that I also need more for NFT drops. That I can tell you. I need more Ethereum. When it comes to Ethereum, I was doing some technical analysis a couple days ago, and I believe it's going to be around the 2,800 to 3,000 rank if things go as they are going right now with Ethereum. So buying it right now is not a bad idea. Buying it right now is not a bad idea. If you wait for it to hit 3,500, then there it is. That's when you start buying it high, Ethereum. Correct. Hey, Mike, welcome. Happy to have you here. Liquidity pools and sticking on MMO. This is what it's back to $10 MMO. That's what we want to see. That is what we want to see on MMO. So yeah, I'm doing this one, guys, and I want to keep making more. These are all of the ones that, what is the greatest way to make passive income in CRONOS? It's going to be right here. It's going to be right here in the Vault MMF Finance. Absolutely. After doing many, many different searching, I think, you have dark crypto, you have all, different things, which are okay. In my opinion, I think I'm going to be getting MMF and CRO. Well, in this case, MMO and MMF. And just, with all the CRO that I put in, I'm going to pull it back once the time is right. And that's it. Doing this one for the team, guys. Doing this one for the team. I was looking on this. The global market crypto less than 1.90 trillion, and everything is just, in a way boring. Not even because we have Shiba Inu. This week, it wasn't Monday. It was Monday of this week. But nope, that didn't move too much. That I can tell you. The whole CRO army is tanking. But why? Brandon, because people are taking profits, corrections. It is what crypto does. Absolutely. Oops. And I hope your Saturday is going fantastic for you, everybody. That is the idea. That is the idea here, guys, for sure. Now, besides MMF that is still coming back, we'd like to see that. Let me see what we have here. Savannah, here's another one. Take a look at this. Savannah crashed massively. I saw it too. Let's see. Back to MMF. Waiting on this one. Here it is. So, I don't like when this DEX screener does this, but it is what happens. So this is Savannah. I don't have any, but I know a lot of people are getting it because they're doing the liquidity pool in Savannah. So that is one. Then we have MMO, and of course, Tectonic, Versa, and many more that are out there. Absolutely. Here's the Tectonic one. Coming down, baby. Here's this one. Approaching. So probably, looking at how things are rolling out for Tectonic, it does seem that we're going to be reaching, this, what is it? 78%, 78.6% retracement. Not what we expected, not what I wanted for this project to do in the price, but it tells me, right, that at this, we had this 0% issue. Thankfully, they came back and they explained a little bit more on that one. But of course, that is what's happening on Tectonic. Still holding and still not selling. Still not selling that Tectonic. But just letting you know that for sure. Coming back here on MMF. And earlier today, I mentioned, guys, in a video I mentioned how we're having some pretty big news for VVS Finance too. So that is pretty cool. The VVS Finance movement, even though the price is, like I said, not where we want it, Argo is coming and we're going to be able to get even more grow percentage rather than the 12%. So give and take. I mean, because 12% is great, but when you have to wait 28 days to unstake it, well, that is another thing, right? That is a couple of things that, in my case, now I'm mistaken and I'm still have to wait, those days until I get my profits. So it's pretty insane if you ask me. Here on DeFi Llama, like I'm saying, I think position number 8 gotta be waiting for 5 or 4, and that will put us at around 5.6 to 6 billion in TVL. That is what I'm looking on this one, right? How it's happening right now. I mean, some pretty big information on CRONOS chains, guys. That's happening. Crypto firms chain analysis and CRONOS chains shake hands to implement monitoring tools on the CRC CRONOS 20 tokens. So there's a partnerships to add even more security on CRONOS. So that is great. CRONOS has surpassed over 700,000 addresses. Very nice, CRONOS. That's nice. Here we see the monthly social volume growth rate from CRONOS News by the blockchain, and we see that Ethereum at this time is, I think, becoming more, aware in the social media because of the merch that is coming on a lot. And then we have this one, which are some of like the latest news on the CRONOS network. And there's, of course, a bunch of things going on here. And we talked about this one, but yeah, just telling you that there's all of these projects that I have, not much of idea of what's happening on them, because I already have, the ones that I'm looking at really, really closely. Some of the top dApps we're looking here by the volume. MMF still reigning in. Mimas Finance, VVS, CRO, Finance, Tectonic, and many more right here. So it's early project that is still there, putting some good numbers that I can tell you guys. I'm gonna go ahead and open this one and see some of the price analysis on the MMF project that we're seeing right now. Lowest of 767, guys. Oof. I like to see those candlesticks form, right? Because the idea and hope, that we are seeing much brighter days for MMF, but it's still too early. Like I'm saying, things can change very rapidly. That's for sure. That is why, some of the idea of why the CRONOS prices are tanking. It is nice, guys. Let me tell you, it is nice, and I understand, how, at some point people feel when their favorite projects just dump so bad. In my opinion, it's been a while since we haven't seen some delicious returns. If you're not doing trading, right? If you're just buying and holding and putting it to stake, that is the key in decentralized finance. You see, a lot of the CRONOS developers, right? The people who are actually making actively all these apps that you and I engage, they have to find a way to solidify and lock holders with their liquidity, because if not, they will just leave and then just go around like an exchange, right? So they know those protocols will just die down because there's always a new one coming in, a new one coming in, and a new one coming in. So that is what we have the XVVS vaults at 4 years. That is why you have some CRO DeFi 28 days. That is why you have Tectonic 10 days of cool down. So those are tactics that, I mean, they do seem, to be working for them. And they're making a lot of money. They're making a lot of money when it comes to the CRONOS ecosystem. Since I work with, in a little, I will say, the marketing, tool tactic with Versa Games, they reached their goal for the IGO. The price of Versa Games is still under the price that I bought it, which is 10 cents. It's at 9 cents. So there was no explosion in the price, right? There's a third launchpad on VVS Finance, Argo. That's going to be for 5 cents, and there's 1 billion tokens. I'm not probably participating at this time on that one because there's a bunch of tokens coming in here and there. There's always new things going in there. So it kind of tells you how new this space is. and there's always opportunity, right? But at this time, because we're not in an altcoin season, and there's this bearish sentiment not only in DeFi and in these protocols, but in Bitcoin and CRO and stocks. Stocks, just take a look at stocks, are really down. Not much is gonna grow that rapidly. Only MMF among many different protocols was rising today, which from the 16 to the 16. So this is just today, and let me show you. Just today, it rose 53% just on the 16th, pretty much an entire day, and it recovered everything. This is huge. Have you seen someone get 53% in one day? Well, let's actually check CRONOS, right, and see. I'm gonna open the highlights. I should be seeing, well, a problem I'm not gonna see here, but I should be seeing, MMF somewhere here. If they, I mean, there's of course some meme coins going really great and really fast, but at the end of the day, if I open MMF here, I should be able to see this massive growth. 42%, here it is, 42% in one day. So look at this, from 6170 to even higher. So it's doing well stuff, but let's see if it holds. But don't forget to get your positions while you have that time. Welcome everybody. Go ahead and smash the like button. It's having some fun here. I'm just chatting. I see your comments and questions here, and just chatting about all things crypto, because we're excited and we're happy to be in this ecosystem with all these different things. Hey, Blue, what's going on? What are you looking into buying more of? Of course, MMF. I need more, but you guys know already that I already too into many things right now. I think with all the money that I already have, I can be well off, but I just need the prices to go up, right? So I think with some monies that I'm earning on this side, I'll be buying more Terra Luna. That's one. MMF, Solana, Ethereum for my NFTs, and Bitcoin. That will be another great idea. More MMF and Terra Luna than anything. That I can tell you. Iran, I wish Tectonic will gain 50%. Yep. I think many of us will want to see that, right, for Tectonic or for different ecosystems. But the reality is that that's not the case right now. We're still waiting for something like that to happen. Will it happen? That's the question. Well, we really haven't seen an altcoin season for many of these. We really haven't. That is just the truth. For MMF, we're seeing a rally because people are getting excited for the APYs. Listen to this carefully. People are getting excited for all the money they can get on the side by using CRONOS DeFi platforms, right? Like VVS Finance, Tectonic, MMF, whatever you want to call it. They're coming in, they're adding liquidity, the price goes up. As soon as MMF was added to the crypto.com app, what that meant is that now people can trade it in a way more easily, and that opens liquidity. And then whoever knows well, there's going to be more purchases later on. And then, of course, it goes down because the stakers and people who are aware of the game, knowing that the price is coming really fast, they liquidate and the price goes down. Makes total sense. Full with the 100 sticker support. Appreciate it, my man. Thank you very much. Full. Thank you, guys. Looking here, I'm just chatting and having a good time with Oscar Ramos, of course. So I always take a look at all of those movements, right? In my case, since I know the whales here in the CRONOS ecosystem understand and never gonna tell you when they're selling, it's usually a good sign to when you see things exploding really high, liquidate. If you wanna be on the safety side. That happened for Terra Luna. Terra Luna reached $108, $110, guys. Now it's at 80.78. Solana reached what, 180, 170? Right now it's like 100. MMF reached $1.80, and of course it reached 60 cents later on. These are the times when when everybody's saying like, oh man, we're not gonna stop, we're just gonna grow to $2, whatever. Guess who also knows that, right? The whales and people who are just waiting for the right time to cash out. If you don't want to mess around with that, well, just hold and go through all the pain, the ups and downs, the all kinds of swings. That is kind of like my approach at this time, since we're still not super, super, super high that we can say, you know what, I already made money. I already made a nice, delicious profit. Let me give you another example. MMF, $7 to $10, and your dollar cost average is 80 cents. If it goes from 8 to 7 or 6, even though that's a $2 drop, you already made like 8x, right? So you're already super good. That is what's happening, guys, with Bitcoin holders, Ethereum holders. They already made a lot of money because they bought back years ago, and they right now can take the chance to say, you know what? The market is sideways trading. We may continue seeing this for another year. Let me liquidate and see the market drops. In our case, for us that we're barely starting, right, with these protocols, because these are new. I mean, there's not even a year on MMF. There's not even a year. You have to understand that. So right now, what you're trying to do is hold for years, put the money on the liquidity pools, don't listen to the paper handlers, and at the end, buy when it crashes. Because sad but true, we don't know when it's gonna actually crash, the day, the time, the hour, but we can tell, hey, we are already super overbought. We're super high. It's time probably to get to cash in. The sad reality is that when that happens, and if I make a video saying I'm gonna sell now or sell, it's gonna get super disliked, because that's not what people want to happen. You see? That's the sad reality in crypto. Everybody can say, buy now, but few can really take to their core the sell now, sell now. You can take, I mean, it's not really popular out there, but it is needed for these projects to continue growing. And that's what I'm going to do. Probably, I mean, all my patrons and all my members who are watching know all my positions, all my portfolios, I know all my trade alerts. I tell you everything, right? You want to go ahead and consider that, check the link on the top of the chat. I appreciate that a lot. But in the end, you do need to have an exit strategy, especially with these DeFi applications like MMF, which we liked. MMF became the number one in about 3 months when VVS Finance was, and it's still the one pushed by CRO, by the CRONOS ecosystem, crypto.com. Is the one pushed by them. You go to the DeFi wallet, you scroll down, and the first thing you see is earn up to 200% with VVS Finance. Still exists. So MMF still has a lot to show up, and there's more different crypto ecosystems coming into the CRONOS space, the CRONOS chain. That is what I'm doing. I'm banking on that. And I remember buying MMF for like 120, and it crashed to 60 cents. And I'm like, oh, another one, because I've been in that position before. Now, not all of them, but I buy come back with a 50% the next day. You see, not all of them come back with the 50%. So have to understand that there's a bunch of people here, and we're not going to paper hand at the end of the day. Welcome, Tony. Happy to have you here. Welcome, welcome. What are your thoughts on MMO? Well, that's the optimizer. Of course, it's great to have it. You can then change it for MMF. You can change it for Grab CRO. In my opinion, where is it? Oh, I think I closed it. But the CRO MMF liquidity pool on the optimizer, on the vaults, that's what I do, right? That's where I believe most of my money will go. I'm probably not gonna do the 100%, because those ones, I'm not really inclined to those kinds of ones. I'm gonna do the ones that are, steady, safe, that I can just go for years to come. But if I have more liquidity and my budget in my wallet, I may, try those new ones. I am a guy who likes to go for the realistic, the down to earth, the ones that are not gonna fail me, put it this way, that even though everything crashes, these ones will continue because these are carrying the entire ecosystem. I'm that kind of guy, right? I'm not going for all the latest tokens that out there because guys, there's just too many. Like, and there's gonna continue more and more and more and more tokens. So I prefer the ones that, I like the umbrellas of the projects. That's my niche. That's what I like to do. Welcome everybody. You can call the Vicente Fernandez of crypto. Okay. Hello from Houston. What's going on, Vincent? Happy to have you here, my man. Love it, love it, love it. Great stuff, everybody. Now, what we're seeing right now on the screen, is that the start of another downtrend? Well, we'll see, right? We'll just hear chatting. We'll see what's going on there. That's what we like to see. That's what I mean with the fear everywhere. Isn't this exciting? How about a month ago we were looking at greed for twice. We were, I believe, at 59 or so greed, and that was when Bitcoin almost reached $50,000, and that was on the run to the Bitcoin conference. If you didn't notice, that was the run to the Bitcoin conference. Now, doesn't seem to be that way. Let me tell you that. MMF, baby. GL optimizer NFT, algo stablecoin, and the NFTs from this one are insane and super expensive. I'm sure that they're gonna be releasing more because they have the three houses, they have the Mad Mercat, of course. I remember that I was present when the three houses were live. I just didn't have money, man. And that is just the idea. Once again, if you're into NFTs, if you're into other types of assets, I'm waiting for the Bored Ape Yacht Club NFT collection. I have my Ethereum sitting there. I have couple thousands of dollars that I'm not using to buy MMF because I'm waiting on something. So I consider that to be really healthy, because if not, you just lose track of many different things and then you don't do anything. So in my opinion, whatever NFT project that you're trying to accomplish, have a plan, have an exit strategy, know what you want, and go for it. Alrighty. Man, I love to talk about crypto, right? All things crypto, that's what we're here. Okay. The best and most realistic way to see this, guys, is MMF reaching Uniswap, right? Uniswap is the OG of decentralized exchanges. MMF is the OG on that right now that's happening for decentralized exchange, AMM, which is automated market maker, and many more things. So 19x, $21. Whether you buy MMF at 60 cents, 70 cents, $1, or 150, the future, in my opinion, not financial advice as always, is really bright. The future is really bright. That's what I'm banking on, right? Love it. I think you have done dip in tech, tonic, VVS, XVVS, and Versa. That is great. Bell, happy to see that. I bought yesterday MMF down 24%, sold today, but more CRO and stake it and let the gains in MMF. You know, one of the things that I love to hear are the success stories. I don't think people brag on them, but it's just that it's great to hear that, because I mean, bad stories and sad stories are everywhere, but I think the success stories also, we want to hear them, right? So that's really good. Love those weekly dips and flips. Exactly. When you understand how this works, you're going slowly but surely going through this pain. That's great. So what if we add, let's per se from 205, let's go ahead, I mean, assuming that from 500 million, so far there's 491 million. So let me see, where can I see? Oh, analytics, here it is. Should be able to see their liquidity. Take a look at this is MMF liquidity, right? How it exploded. It reached to 1.32 liquidity, and then it came down right here to 1.18 at this time. It doesn't tell me what is the current circulating supply, which is fine, but that's what I'm seeing right now on CoinMarketCap. 500 million, but on the coin perspective, it tells me that it's 491. I'll take it from here. So assuming that, in a couple of years from now, what do you like, guys? 5 years from now, From 491, let's say that we are at 400. So burn 100 million, right? Seem to be reasonable to me. So 400 million circulating supply and market cap instead of 418 million. Why don't we go ahead and do, I mean, Uniswap is going to be 4.4 billion. So I will leave it at that, 4.4 billion. So I'm saying that from 418 million is going to reach to possibly 4.4 billion on MMF, which I think that's reasonable. As things go up for CRONOS, that is an $11 valuation. Price prediction, $11. I'll take it. Hey, mommy, what's going on, my man? Happy to have you here, mommy of the yak in the house. That is a 999%. This is something realistic, right? For MMF. If we want to be extremely conservative, let's actually say that in 5 years, 3 years from now, we're going to stay with 491 million circulating supply. So we're not going to burn any more. And then we're going to be adding, actually, let's be super extremely conservative on this one. Let's add, what is it? 3 billion. So from 500 million market cap, it's going to be a, what is it? A 6x, almost 6x, 543%. That will put the price at $6. That is a 6x, completely 6x. There it is. So if you keep adding to your liquidity pools in an extremely conservative scenario, you're still making money. That is amazing. Now, let's be now bullish, shall we? What will be the bullish case scenario for this one? Well, let's do, per se, 350 circulating supply. And let's go ahead and do, I will do 5, let me see. Let's go ahead and do 10 billion. 10 billion in 5 years, it's not going to be much, because in 5 years, we're going to have Bitcoin skyrocketing, crypto.com skyrocketing, many different things skyrocketing. So 10 billion MMF, it's saying a very, very bullish scenario, right? That's a 28x at $30. That is not bad. So I'm here showing you guys live some of the possibilities for MMF. Great analysis, Oscar. Keep bringing us the CRONOS news and ecosystem. Thank you, my friend. I appreciate it. Always keeping it real, not hiding anything. Let's go, everybody. Go ahead and smash that like button and consider subscribing. Thank you, guys. Welcome back. Just having a nice chat with you. It's Saturday night. I was bored, and I'm like, I want to talk to my community. Why not? They may be some crazy people like me out there that instead of doing something else, we're thinking about crypto. We want to be buying more crypto. We want to be getting more engaged and learning more about crypto. That's me. But I really don't have the people around me to do that. So I have to come to you guys because you're the only one who understand me. So let's go. Happy to have you guys. And while I was talking, nice corrections for MMF. So if you couldn't buy the dip, well, are we going to wake up tomorrow seeing a dip at the dip? Because it's going less than $1 now. It's going possibly less than $1. We like it. I'm excited about what's to come for MMF. Great platform. Barry, of course, me too. Me too, man. I'm very, very excited. Honestly, this is a time. That's why, it took me a while, but finally we're here talking about it, and I like it. It's exactly what we want. We're seeing some sell-off, so that is pretty, reasonable for this. That is incredible. Guys, in the links down below, you have a bunch of different, things for you to get free CRO, get free Bitcoin, get free stocks. If you want to have some physical coins like a Cardano one, which is an ADA, pretty cool one, maybe a Shiba Inu holder that's right here, or if you're looking into a Bitcoin, that will be pretty good. my physical coin link in the description down there. They're pretty cool, right? Hopefully they have a CRO, and bam, now you can have one in your hands too. But yeah, I'm pretty excited for all of these guys. I wanted to mention, right, that, well, we're just putting money on the side, a couple hundreds of dollars. Some people are really going and buying billions of all of this. Billions. I've seen billions in Tectonic, billions in VVS, and millions in MMF. Really putting a show for everyone to see, right? Peace, love it, Oscar. Thank you. Awesome to hear that, guys. That's awesome. Personally, against NFTs, I wish you all good luck. Thank you, fool. You know, some people don't like NFTs, and that is absolutely fine. NFTs, non-fungible tokens, I like them because you can make a lot of money very quickly. And if you know what you're doing, with not much effort, but you have to be lucky a little bit, a little bit, because if not, well, it does hurt, since sometimes you pay a bunch for these ones, right? A bunch. So guys, we're seeing some corrections here on the price, and I have the Bollinger Bands. We're looking at the 15 minutes, so we still have some time. Cheers, everybody. What are you guys having? Are you drinking something, eating? Are we feeling, fam? Welcome, welcome. Oh, baby. Let me ask you, what are the projects or cryptos that you guys are most interested in? Are you like all CRONOS, or you like Ethereum coins, or you are into other different things? What are you guys into? Because, I mean, we all have our favorites, right? That's one thing. Oh, baby. You know, a lot of people will say, I'm into the one that goes to the moon. There was, I liked one tweet from this guy, something Davis, and it was so funny, guys. Here, Lord Davis, this is what he said. This is why we can't have nice things. FFs. Why did these people expect when aping into a coin called Save Shiba Elon Moon? And that is a retweet, a quote retweet, or a comment from Alcon Daily that said, Justin, Uniswap faces class action lawsuit from traders who lost money on altcoins. That broke me into tears. Save Shiba Elon Moon. Why people do this? Like, I don't understand. Let's see. Payball, B-Chain, FAC, Badger DAO, every crypto going up, just hold for 2025, last changing. Easy investment tactic, right? I'm investing in multiple CRONOS project. That's great. Meta, Ruffy, Coin, Baby, Doge, Long Mars, Ethereum. It's going to be 50s. I can feel it, Ron. Alan, welcome, Alan. Happy to have you. Mummy of the Icon with the rocket. That's nice. You're going to drop another 700, another billion tectonic. You're making yourself in a great position, buddy. You're putting yourself in a nice position. That is nice, everyone. I don't know if I have allergies or so, but man, too much work. That is what it is. It's too much work. Yeah, I mean, wanted, of course, to stop by, guys, and just give you a rundown of everything that is in my head. If you're a member of YouTube channel, I posted yesterday and today videos, and all of you are exclusive for my members. If you're a patron, sending you things via Discord. Just seeing, I'm playing the game because, of course, we want to see some money on the side. But when you really have all the markets super down, it's hard to maintain the positivity for some people, to maintain that clear head ahead. But at the end of the day, I can relate to the guy who paid 20 bitcoins for that pizza, right? You get too tired of waiting, you don't know what you're doing, you don't see what you have, and then just let it go. And then years later, you realize that that guy spent probably $1 million in a good day, or hundreds of thousands of dollars for one pizza, right? Just to give you an idea, right? So I'm not gonna be that guy. I'm not gonna be someone sitting on the sidelines. I want to take my money to work for me, right? And that is why we're doing this. You have to also understand that we haven't seen an altcoin rush, a Bitcoin rush, ever since 2020, late 2020, beginning of 2021. When that happens, we just cannot uh, make it stop. Let me say that again. When a Bitcoin and altcoin rush comes, they don't tell us. It just happens so quickly that you have to be willing and ready to make moves on the fly. I remember because I was seeing Bitcoin going from from $6,000 to $25,000 in a matter of days and weeks. That's what's gonna happen upcoming. Bitcoin touches 50 again, bulls are gonna come in. Bitcoin touches 55, 60, it's gonna be all-time high territory. Bitcoin touches $70,000, game over. Game over. That's it. So let's prepare everyone before that happens. I'm not trying to sell smoke here because that's not what I do. That's not my show, right? But after seeing so many smart people, Michael Saylor, um, Charles Hoskinson, he doesn't give any predictions, right? But he's smart on Cardano. After hearing Kevin O'Leary, even the Mr. Wonderful, saying all that kind of stuff, that we're barely beginning, and the Bitcoin conference, all these guys, like, I don't think we're wrong, right? And more regulation is coming too. More regulation is coming to us and the markets. So will that help? Well, after reading more, we know that Bitcoin is the cryptocurrency that we want to be adopted, not really CBDC, because CBDC will be in the hands of the government. And if the government cannot even control fiat, what do you think they're gonna be able to control a CBDC coin? Makes total no sense. Woo, woo, woo. Are you seeing that, my fam? Are you seeing that, my fam? Let's go ahead and get closer. Oh, yes, I see that. Take a look at that. Take a look at that. This is the 5 minutes, fam. Chat, we are looking good. We are looking sexy. Take a look at this. Blue, Oscar, are you getting married this year, next year, buddy? Extremely excited. Soon. Getting prepared for that. All these investments happen for a reason. Great show. Thank you, Queen. Appreciate it. Be ready. Don't get ready. Stay ready. Of course. Bitcoin over 100,000 by fall, winter 2022. They will hit the switch by 2023. If by the end of 2022 we start seeing a rally, then 2023 is going to be the greatest year in cryptocurrency. Period. That's it. Probably going to be the greatest year in cryptocurrency, right? So I want to be ready for that to happen. That's it. I don't know what cryptocurrency might be in the best position for a massive explosion, because at this point I know many of them that are doing great stuff, but you just have to be able to open your wings and buy into projects that you believe in, and hold them when things are bad, and then keep buying as you have money for it. And that's it. It's annoying how a lot of the community was. I hope they are all gone on upcoming launch, but have a limit and tax. Good point. Keep panicking these bags on the ISO approved crypto, my friends. Patience, of course, patience is key on this one. Definitely Ethereum, but lately I'm just loving the CRONOS ecosystem. MMF and MMO has a 5 million supply. Yep, that is why it's at $10, my friend. Right? I think from MMF, I will do MMO and MMF and METF. I like the METF tokenomics too, right? So it's more there coming up. Oh, $1. Officially, everyone, you're seeing it here live. $1 here, so we're super ready to get the less than one. What is happening now? It tells me something important. It tells me that everyone who's watching right now, you guys remember what happened to VVS Finance, to Tectonic, how we were having lower highs, lower highs, lower highs. If I wake up tomorrow, God willing, right, and I see this at 80, 70, $1 even, then probably we're still heading into a, downward price movement. That could be. We'll see what happens tomorrow on this one, but I like it. We come up, 50%, guys. What would you expect? 50% in one day. Now we're having 50 minus what? 45, and it's coming lower. It's coming lower right now. Love it. Selling, it's what happens right now. Take a look at this, beauties. The sell-offs continue. So MMF is back. What do you guys think, guys? In my opinion, it's still away from that lower point that it had of 67 cents. But now you start to see a clear and unique trend going down on this one. Capturing live, baby. Capturing live. This is what's happening. So as we started the live, it was doing okay. Actually started to head upwards during the live. Now we start seeing the crashes. Here, what I need to add here is a support and resistance for all of this. And we're seeing how it passed it. This is the 50%. Is it the 50? Yes, it's the 50% right here. 50% resistance. It seems that could have been rejected here, and then we're coming down. Officially gonna be less than $1 very, very soon. Very soon. I'm gonna do 1 day here. See this a little bit in a different way. There you go. There you go. I'm gonna delete this one. I have my day, so I like to see something in the long view. And I'm having this at 140, so it wasn't able to reach this 140 to get to the middle of the Bollinger Bands. On my RSI, I see it couldn't reach the middle, couldn't even pass the stochastic, okay? And my Fibonacci levels crash here, and it's still on this level. So it wasn't a bad day for MMF if it ends at that level. If I wake up tomorrow and I see the prices somewhere around here, which is at the 90 and 80, that wouldn't be bad at all. That wouldn't be bad at all. It just means that it's, consolidating. How you doing, Meet Tikus? God I am. That's a cool name, my man. That's a cool name. Difficult to pronounce a little bit, but good name. Appreciate it, bro. Thank you. Thank you very much for your kind and awesome support. And welcome to the community. Welcome, welcome. I believe I haven't seen you that much, but I will remember you. Thank you, buddy. Appreciate it. Patience pays. Of course, patience pays. So I'm going to refresh this one. And then 101, that's what it says. And then the entire market still down, baby. That's what we have. So you're starting to say, all these moves going in, and these are the analytics for this. And clearly you can tell here that it exploded in February, March, April, finally start to consolidate. So that's healthy. That's healthy. I'm pretty excited. Like I've explained here, guys, the future seems very promising for this one. Is it possible to go from CRO to CRO ERC 20? Yes, because you will do it with the bridge on the DeFi wallet. So usually if you bring it from the crypto.com blue app, that will be CRO ERC 20, and then you'll have to bridge it for CRONOS. Yes, you can. Here on the funnel, everybody, for CRO, this is how we're looking. We hold it, not selling. And we're coming right here, everybody. And the price of MMF is now going down $1. Very good, my friends. That's what I wanted to show you guys today. I think it's enough. Had a great conversation with my fam. Want to say thank you guys for stopping by in the live. I wanted to have a nice conversation, discussion with everyone. And I think what we can take from here is MMFET cuss. That we can take from here is we're barely starting, not panic selling. And at the end of the day, we'll see better days later on. I'll keep you updated as always, guys. Thank you very much for watching. Thank you for all the members who stopped by, the new subscribers, all the donors for jumping in and helping us, guys. All that money goes back to the investments. All that money goes back to the investments. So I'll catch you tomorrow, guys, for my Sunday night live. Just wanted to stop by and had a great conversation with my fam, which I did. CRONOS ecosystem, nothing has fundamentally changed. We're still growing. When will I actually cash out for some profits? Which I mean, I'm sure a lot of people have those questions. Right now, CRONOS is position 8, 7, 8, 9. Let's put it that way. Margin of error by TVL. When I see CRONOS at 5, 4, that is when you start considering, because that's when the platforms are already at a good price, adding that TVL and growing in price. Also, CROCoin at 18, 19 position by market cap. Wait it out when we are at around taking over Shiba Inu market cap, taking over position 14, 13. Be wise, be smart. If you are not really capable of maybe doing day trading, wait it out till we have the next pump. It will come. It will come, right? So you just gotta be patient and enjoy the journey. Thank you guys for watching. I appreciate your kind support. Check out the links down below for your free crypto, CRO stocks. I also have, of course, these nice physical coins that you can get. The link is down there as well. Don't forget to smash the like button. Have a great rest of your Saturday. God bless you guys, and I'll see you tomorrow. Peace, everyone. Thank you, Queen Blue, and all the members that were here, guys. Catch you later, guys. Peace.